I'm going to read from Living Psalms book, which is a United Church of Christ book, Psalm 90, and it's written by Maria Mankin. Psalms is the form of words and art reborn in the specific contexts of our world, privileging the voices of historically marginalized communities and those acting in solidarity with them. So here is Psalm 90, verses 1 through 8. Teach us to count our days, that we may gain a wise heart. So the psalm says, and in the good years, when joy is upon us, it is easy to mark the passing of hours. They are pleasant, so filled with human love, we feel embraced by love that is divine. Everything we gaze upon then shimmers with the rainbow of dawn, with the fiery magnificence of a sunset before the skies are filled up with the stars. When everything is easy, we count wishes in the heavens. We sleep easy. We rise each day renewed and ready to sing God's praises. But never does God seem so close as when the days grind past, when our hearts are occupied with the friends who have gone, with suffering in our own households and the suffering of others. Never do we count the days or pray harder for wisdom and strength of heart as we do when we are weeping. Never have we looked so earnestly for God as when we are lost and lonely, when we are consumed by our own anger, when grief hangs like an unshakable miasma. The days of our life are 70 years, or perhaps 80 if we're strong. If we take our strength and portion it out, some of those years will be brilliant. Some, we may not think about the dust we come from or the dust we become. If we are careful, if we conserve our resources, some of those years might be easy even. But while joy is precious and suffering may bring wisdom, to survive is to become magnificent, empathetic, passionate, filled with a need to ease the suffering of others. And what more could God ask of us than to work a little each day in the service of others? Through grief weigh on us, though joy distract us from hardship. What more could God ask of us than to weave pain together with the threads of happiness, to tie ourselves to the fate of the planet and her people? What more is there than to pray for a heart that recognizes justice and joy, empathy and strength as wisdom? This ends our reading.